Boom! We are live. I'm Chris Igoe. It is Monday, June 4th. It is 7:46, and we are doing big things, getting shit done. I'm gonna open this. Bear with me here. Get some extra natural light in the room. I always like to start my days with a moment of gratitude when hold on. Let's do this the right way. Let's start the week the right way. Let's get shit done. All right, there we go. All right, so let's see here. It is the 4th. I have not prospected all weekend. Bad broker. Let's see here. Today's the 4th. Oh, there's a shit ton of leads to call. So I got some making up to do. I don't know how much of that I'm going to do this morning per se, but that's all right. I'm just going to pull 25 to call right now. And I'm actually uploading them into Mojo as we speak. So, here's where I was going with this to kill a little bit of time before I start dialing. I like to start the mornings off with a moment of gratitude to get my mind in the right spot. So today, I am particularly grateful for the fact that my daughter's school has resumed because they had off last week, and that was challenging. So as much as I love having them around me and spending time with them, I don't necessarily love it when I'm trying to prospect first thing in the morning. And the good news is they're at school, so I'm very, very happy about that. Okay, so 6-4. And now I have uploaded the list, or at least almost uploaded the list. Import file validation is happening. So my process is such that I get the data from Vulcan, I import it into Mojo, and then I let her rip and let the triple line dialer function do its thing. Now Mojo does automatically sync the data. I don't like to use it that way because I'm special. All right, so here we go. There's 25 leads to call, start power dialer. 22 of them are going to be filtered out, so there's 23 to call right now. What's up, Steve? We're doing big things, getting shit done, and that's it. So here we go. At least I think here we go. Let's go phone. What's 6? 3, 6, 1, 7, 8, 3, 4. All right. So we got.
Your touchtone phone. Please enter your PIN number.
All right. PIN number
You are now
is.
logged into the Mojo dialer. Please press the start button on your screen to begin calling.
All right, the phone is plugged in. I hit the start button. All right, trust this computer. No, I don't trust this computer. Let's go. What's up, Eric? Here we go. Doing big things. 23 records to call. Let's see what we got. Besides a 4 o'clock appointment. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing was canceled in the MLS. I was curious.
I'm not interested.
Oh, I didn't say anything interesting. Put your guns back in your holster. The reason I am calling, it looks like you were on the market for 72 days. Did you have any offer? She hung up. Well, there we go. No, so let's see. I feel like we just got to call her back. Let's just call her right back. Why not?
I'm not interested.
I know I didn't say anything interesting, but it looks like you were on the market for 72 days. Did you have any offers?
It's none of your business.
It is my business. I sell real estate. That's exactly what my business is. She hung up. It's none of my business. Oh, that's where you're wrong. Let's see. So, what happened? We have a spoke to, no appointment setting. It's none of your business. It's none of your business. It's Eric. It's none of your business. How many listings a month do you average from FSBO and expired? As many as I want. Hello.
56137311142 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished.
So far for 2018.
You have reached Barbara Adello. Please leave me a detailed message and I will return your call as soon as possible.
Let's pause this. So the last time I did my numbers, and I've had 2 closings since then, so I've got 24, a combined number of 24 either new listings or closings. So 12 of those are closings. So, well, if the number is 24, then half of that isn't. So, of which 7 of my deals came from Sphere of Influence, mostly from Facebook posts that I do, and 12 were from cold calls, 4 were from paid marketing, so like referral services, and then oh no, scratch that, that's incorrect. So 24 new listings, is that right? 24 new listings, 7 of which were from Sphere of Influence, 12 of which were from cold calls, 2 of which were from paid marketing, and then 3 of which were from paid referrals. So, that's my those are my numbers. And so volume wise, it's like 4 million closed. I'm not looking at it. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was curious, how on earth did the property not sell?
Chris?
Yes.
What the heck are you talking about?
Okay. Are you the owner of Bayview Drive, number 603? Is that you?
No, Chris, I got 4 calls already about that. How do you guys research? Does it show in the listing or the property the owner name?
It does. So here's what happens. A lot of times these data providers will source the information using an algorithm that honestly is way over my pay grade. I don't know how they get the number. Sometimes it's wrong, and it sounds like that's what happened here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete your number so that you don't get any more phone calls from me or my team. But I do have one question in closing. Do you know anybody looking to buy or sell real estate that I might be able to help? Be honest.
No.
Okay. Hey, would it
I don't know anybody. No. By the way, that database that you use is so bad that my father, I don't even know if it was the owner with the same last name that I have, a unit there 43 years ago when the building was just brand new.
Wow.
That'll give you an idea how, excuse my proper English, but fucked up that database that you guys use out.
Yeah, well, a lot of times...
43 years ago. Imagine that, 43 years ago.
That's an impressive algorithm, right?
1975, 76.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
That's crazy. So here's what I'll do, just so we're on the same page. Again, I'm going to delete you from my registry.
No, but if you use the database, call them and tell them to update that, because I'm getting calls from all kind of Oh, because I mean,
sure,
and I don't know what's so good about that unit. It was a 2-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
Looking at the costa of the canal, I don't know what's so good about that unit. Everybody wanted.
Well, I'll tell you, people want to help people sell real estate. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to text you my contact information so that you have it. If you ever need anything, if there's anything I can do to help, you know where to find me. All right?
No, that's okay. My wife's a real estate.
Oh, so is mine.
Do yourself a favor and tell these people who got that.
All right, hey buddy. I wish. Hey, listen. Have a great day. Goodbye.
Yeah, you too. You're the one who called me.
I know, and I'm hanging up on you now. Have a good one. Bye. All right, bad number. The last thing I want to do is get. Oh, I do not want this one. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing was canceled in the MLS. I was curious, how on earth did the property not sell?
Yeah. Hello?
Yep, I'm here.
Somebody else is calling. Hello?
Oh, how did I know that was going to happen? All right. So what were we talking about? My numbers. So that translates into about 4 million sold, 4 million in inventory, and like 400,000 under contract right now. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was curious, how on earth did the property not sell? So today's lucky number is 4. And I've got an appointment at 4. So, hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was curious, how on earth did the property not sell?
Oh, no, we just decided to take it off the market till maybe in the fall.
Okay. Yeah, no, I totally
Okay.
real quick in closing, it looks like you had it on the market for about 212 days while it was listed before it expired. Did you have any offers on the property?
No, we haven't had any offers.
Okay.
No.
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, real quick. I've realized there's 3 reasons why properties don't sell, and you probably know. Oh, let's just call her right back. Redial. Hello, it's Chris Igoe again. You hung up on me. I got a real quick question in closing.
Oh.
If you knew, and I know that you're not ready to sell now, but if you knew absolutely for certain that by doing business with me, 2 things would happen. 1, your home would sell. 2, you'd end up with significantly more money, bottom line, than you could get any other way, with or without an agent. I know that's a big promise, but would you at least want to hear more about it? Be honest.
Well,
Yeah, I'm here.
yes. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Did you hear what I said?
No, I didn't, no.
Okay, so I recognize that you pulled it off the market and you're not ready to go right now. I totally respect that.
Uh-huh.
But my question to you is this. If you knew absolutely for certain that by doing business with me, two things would happen. One, the home would sell. Two, you would end up with significantly more money, bottom line, than you could get any other way, with or without an agent. Now, I know it's a big promise, but would you at least want to hear more about it? Be honest.
Well, you like that.
What's that?
I'm sorry. You're wasting your time. Thanks a lot.
No, I'll be the judge of my own time. The reality of it is there's not a lot of inventory here, and we specialize in selling properties in Addison Reserve. I'm with RE/MAX Direct. We've sold 15,000 homes since 2008. We're averaging one a day. Here's what I'd like to do as it relates to your home. I'd like to run an analysis as it relates to price and email that to you. What's your best email address? Oh, that was weak. She hung up. All right, so. I don't know what just happened with that. I was not able to flag her record or title her lead appropriately in my Mojo system. Whatever.
Hello?
Hello, this is Chris Igoe with RE/MAX. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing was canceled in the ML. She hung up.
Voicemail box of 84347672286.
Hello, this is Chris Igoe with RE/MAX. I'm giving you a call. My records indicate that your property is for sale by owner. Is that true?
Hi, is this a recording?
It is not a recording. No, you got the man.
Not a recording. Okay. Yes, we just listed it.
You listed it, or it's for sale by owner?
For sale, I meant listed it as an advertisement. Yes.
Oh, okay.
My own.
Cool. No, I love it. So well, first of all, how much are you asking for the property?
310,000.
310. Okay, I love it. How many bedrooms? How many baths?
It is 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and it's a townhouse.
2.5 baths, townhouse. Okay. And have you done any upgrades or improvements to the property?
We have not in the last couple of years, but I'm a little bit of a time crunch. I'm assuming, were you going to offer me your realty services?
Well, no, what I was going to ask you is this. No, I'll cut right to the chase. And you are correct. I am with RE/MAX Direct. We've sold 15,000 homes since 2008. We're averaging one a day. Here's my question. If you knew absolutely for certain that by doing business with me, two things would happen. One, the townhouse will sell. Two, you'll end up with significantly more money, bottom line, than you could get any other way, with or without an agent. Now, I know that's a big promise, but would you at least want to hear more about it? Be honest.
Possibly.
Okay, so here's what I'd like to do.
I'm going to be honest. We do know some realtors in the area that we've worked with before.
Yep.
That know that area very well, and I realize whether it's them or you probably have some resources that I don't have. But I'm just being upfront with you. So we made a conscientious choice, knowing that there was even some expertise in that area to try to do it on our own.
Yeah. Well, no, I respect that, and I also respect your loyalty. I'll tell you, I do business completely different than anybody else out there, and it virtually guarantees you two things. Again, one, the property will sell, and two, you'll end up with significantly more money than you could get any other way. Here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to run an analysis on your property as it relates to price, and then I'll email that to you. So we're fluent in speaking the same language as it relates to inventory. What's your best email address?
Lonsmo, LONSMO.
Yep.
At gmail.com.
Got it. And the number that I called you on, is it your cell phone?
Yes, my cell.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to text you my contact information so that you have it. Save it in your phone. I do suspect you'll probably get a lot of phone calls from realtors, and it'll be hard to differentiate one from the other by the end of the day.
Right.
Here's what I'd like to do. Ideally, I'd like to lay eyes on the property and see if it's something we believe we can get you multiple offers on. Now, I'm basically booked for today, but do you have availability tomorrow afternoon or evening?
You mean to show it to you?
Yeah, so I can lay eyes on the property and see.
I don't live in the area anymore, and it's renter occupied right now. So the renter is going to be leaving, and that was one of the reasons we were going to try to sell it.
Got it.
So I can't get you. I can't even for myself. I can't get access to it for another couple of weeks.
Okay. All right. Well, so why don't I do this then? I'll email you the analysis. I'll text you my contact information, and then I'll follow up in maybe about a week, and we'll see where you're at. All right.
Sounds good. Appreciate the call. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now I have a question in closing. When I do sell the property and get you more money than you ever thought possible, will you do an amazing testimonial and tell everybody what a great job I did?
If we do business together, and if you do that, yes.
Awesome. Hey, I appreciate it. Have a great day, okay?
Okay. All right. Thanks.
All right. You're welcome. Bye. So that is how we do. All right. So. All right, so when I pause this, I'm tagging different, I've set up a bunch of different groups that I can tag them in. So I've got active client, appointment set, have not spoken to, left voicemail, new contact, put on subdivision drift, real estate conversation, send CMA, send video text, and sent CMA and spoke to, no appointment set. And the reason I do that is it helps me organize my the data a little bit better. I'm also going to put in his email address. Otherwise, I lose this almost immediately and have no clue. I mean, I lose data like it's my job, which is really not my job. All right, so appointment. No, I don't have an appointment, but I want to call him. Task, call him, subject, call FISBO. Let's call him. He said it'd be ready in a couple of weeks, so let's call him Friday. Today is so that would be the 8th. 7, 8, call FISBO back. All right, Lon, good job. Let's go. So we're 9 down, and we've got 14 more to go.
Hello?
Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. My records indicate that your property is for sale by owner. Is that true?
Yes, my property is for sale by owner.
Awesome. I love it. Okay, great. How much are you asking for the property?
$399.
$399. Super. Okay, I love it. And
yeah, and then you are a realtor.
I am. I'm a realtor. I'm a buyer. I'm an investor. I wear a lot of hats. And the reason I'm asking you these questions, I'm actually looking in 2 different sites, and there's inconsistent data. So I just wanted to get a sense of the property a little bit better, if that's okay. So you're asking $399. How many bedrooms? How many baths?
Okay, it is 3 bedroom plus the den. It's a large den. Can convert to another room.
Mm-hmm.
We have a 2 bath, 2-car garage.
Mm-hmm.
We have a pool. We have an oversized backyard with the canal.
Okay.
That area over there is a A+ school. We have association.
Yeah. How much is
we pay $185 quarterly. We have a clubhouse. We have a tennis court, on the clubhouse, basket, courts. The reason I'm selling because I moved to California.
Oh, nice.
So, and the house, was rented, for my son and his friends, it's all college kids.
Yeah.
So, but because, I'm too far away to take care of the home, it is kind of hard for me. But, like you, if you a realtor, if you have a buyer, bring it over, and I pay you the 3%.
I love it. Hey, are you from Brazil?
Yes, I'm from Brazil.
My wife is from Sao Paulo. I could pick up your accent a little bit.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice, yeah.
That area over there, it's very good, man. Like, if you want to, invest, it is great. Just say, like, a few years ago, I was going to sell, probably like more than a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put it on the market, for one day, and pretty much I sold my house in one day, and then I decided to not to sell anymore.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's how, because on that area over there, you're going to see, if you come to the house,
mm-hmm.
My house, has a lot of potential, it's a great area, it's a very, very good.
Yeah. So just so you know, I'm very familiar with the area. I actually lived in Boca Raton for a long time. I'm calling you right now from Boynton Beach. I live in Canyon Trails. But just so you know, I'm with Remax Direct. We've got 6 offices down here in South Florida. We've sold 15,000 homes since 2008. We're averaging 1 a day. Let me ask you a question. If you knew absolutely for certain that by doing business with me, 2 things would happen. Number 1, the home will sell. 2, you'll end up with significantly more money, bottom line, than you could get any other way, with or without an agent. Now, I know it's a big promise, but would you at least want to hear more about it? Be honest.
Yes.
Okay, so here's what I'd like to do if it meets with your approval. I'd like to run an analysis on the property as it relates to price. This way we're both fluent and speaking the same language as it relates to the inventory in the area. What is your best email address?
It's F as a Frank, Roberto,
Okay.
agent at gmail.com.
Okay. And the number that I called you on, is it your cell phone?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
My cell phone.
So what I'm going to do...
I didn't switch yet.
Okay, so what I'm going to... Are you in California now?
No. I'm here in Florida for 2 weeks.
Okay, good. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, when we get off the phone, I'm going to text you my contact information so that you have it. If you would, please save it in your phone. I'm sure you're going to get a lot of phone calls from realtors. I want you to remember who I am. In the meantime, I will run an analysis as it relates to price on your property, and I'll email that to you. Now, here's what I'd like to do, and follow my thinking. I'd like to lay eyes on the property and see if it's something we believe we can get you multiple offers on. Now, I'm already basically fully booked for today, but tomorrow, do you have availability in the afternoon or evening for me to lay eyes on the property?
Well, afternoon, tomorrow, is good. Because like I say, right now, 2 friends of my son, they still live, at the house.
Okay.
So they go to work, toward the day. So, and then I call, afternoon for me is much better.
Okay, so why don't we...
you can see the house better.
Why don't we do this? And I'm looking at my... So would 1 o'clock work for you?
1 o'clock is perfect.
Perfect. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'm going to, again, when we get off the phone, I'll text you my contact information. You save it. I'll run the analysis. I'll have it emailed out to you today. And then I'll meet you at the property tomorrow and see if it's something we can get you multiple offers on. Does that sound fair?
Sounds good, man.
Perfect. All right, now I have a question. When I do sell the property and I get you more money than you ever thought possible, will you do an amazing testimonial and tell everybody what a great job I did?
Oh, absolutely.
Fantastic.
Just so you know, I am, real estate. I am a realtor.
Okay.
In Florida. The reason, I didn't leave, because by accident, I got so busy doing something else in California, I let my license expire.
Oh, okay.
So for me to go back and then put on MLS, everything, so I have to do my 20 hours, I was going to do that today, so, in case I don't find any buyers, but, just for you to know, I have
I listen, I respect it. I got news for you. Everyone down here has a license. There's almost every single person I talk to has a real estate license.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But, I was like, on the real estate business for over 10 years here.
Nice. Well, that's awesome.
I moved to California, so, when you move over there, you forget things, and then I forgot to renew my license, last year.
Sure.
So, but, it's not bad, like I can go back and pay the fee, late fee, and then, restate my license. That's not a problem for me.
Yeah, no, you could do that. And here's the great thing. And look, you can absolutely do that. I would not talk you out of that, but I can tell you this. I know from experience, and just so you know, I do business completely different than anybody else out there, yourself included. And it really does guarantee you two things. One, the property sells, but more importantly, you will end up with more money in your pocket, net to you, bottom line, than any other way. And I'll go over all that with you tomorrow when we meet at 1. Okay?
Okay, man. Sounds good.
All right. Have a great day.
I'll meet you tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
I'll meet you at the house.
Again?
My name is Chris. My last name is Igoe.
Chris, okay.
And again, I'll text you all my...
son's name, Chris.
Oh, that's easy.
I forget. My son's name.
Perfect. That's a great name.
All right, Chris. I see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
See you tomorrow at 1. Okay. Have a great day. Bye.
Same to you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
That's how easy it is. All right. So appointment set. Whoa. What just happened? Appointment set. New contact. Put on subdivision drip. Real estate conversation. Send CMA. Send video text. And that's that. So... Oh, what was his email? He gave me his email. And my favorite part is that he's an agent. I'm an agent. Okay. That's great. Just because you put agent in your email address does not mean that you've ever sold any real estate. F. Roberts agent. F. Roberto. R-O-B-E-R-T-O. Agent at gmail.com. Invalid email address. How is that possible? No, not right now. I know the pictures are amazing. So I'll be in there in a second when I'm done. F. Roberto. Can you close the door, please? Roberto agent at gmail.com. F. Roberto agent at gmail.com. F. Roberto. All right, so that is a contact. We're going to keep dialing. And this is why I always say it when people are like, not. I don't know who says it in here, but I've had a lot of resistance from people who are like, FSBOs are so hard. No, FSBOs are the easiest people to connect with. Far and away easier than an expired, in my opinion.
Forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 305.
All right, so 11 down, 12 more to go. And we're doing big things. Thank you, Jeremy.
Hi, this is Liliana. I'm sorry I can't take your call right now. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
So here's the way I see it. And again, I believe that I have a fiduciary responsibility.
Please leave a message after the tone.
I've talked to him before. I have a fiduciary responsibility to connect with these people, because if somebody else does, they're not going to do as good a job as I am, and they're not going to get them as much money as I am. So it is therefore my mission to connect with these people, to help them and add value to their lives. Putting all that to the side, hello, hey, it's Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was curious, how on earth did the property not sell? He hung up. All right. I'll just call him. So when they hang up, I call them back immediately. Just move the move the mouse to the right, hit redial, and crank them right back. They don't necessarily answer the phone, but por favor. All right, so drop a message on him. But, so the next part of this is, they do not stand a chance on the phone with me. None. They have no chance. It's very simple. They either set an appointment or they hang up. But there's nowhere they can go in this conversation other than to set an appointment and let me exercise my fiduciary responsibility to help them get more money than they ever thought possible by selling their house and solving their problem, or hang up. That's it. There's no two ways about it. Hello.
Al and Rita at 561-9.
And I also look at it from the perspective of, if they hang up on me or tell me to go fuck myself or whatever the case may be, that's fine. They're just not ready yet. They're just not ready to hear about my... Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing was canceled in the MLS. I was curious, how on earth... that was in a mandatory membership country club community. I never want those listings, so I'm not calling them back. Where is...
Oh, you have reached the offices of Doctors Elliott and Schlatzman. We are not available at this number.
All right, so we are just making our way through the list.
Automatic voice message system 914486.
Yeah, 100%. You can call them back in 5 minutes, and they're not going to remember who you are. That's one of the great things that I think about cold calling is that, and a lot of people get caught up in this. They get scared. Like, what if I say the wrong thing or whatever? These people don't care. They don't know you. They don't remember you. You're not, they don't give a shit. So as soon as you hang up the phone, literally like 10 seconds later, they have no idea who you are. And they're getting, especially the daily expireds, at least in my market, they're getting bombarded. So you could have the worst. In fact, I've had horrible conversation. Hello, this is...
Call our cell phones to contact us. Thank you.
I thought maybe they were going to leave their cell phone. But there's anonymity in that, right? So if they're getting bombarded by other realtors, they don't remember. Hello.
Please leave your message for 305-987-66.
And I only say that because it's a mind hack, right? So there's nothing. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call.
Please leave a message for 195. Hello, you've reached 561-573-68.
Yeah, they don't have a clue. So again, you just what on the daily expireds, it's really a race to the first. Who can be the first person to connect with them, and then who can pick the low-hanging fruit the most proficiently. And in my opinion, nobody stands a chance against me. And that's the mindset that you have to have in order to be very effective on the phone. But it's reps, right? So it's mindset, it's reps, and you get confidence. You get momentum, and you'll get really good. And if you can implement a follow-up protocol that's really dialed in, then you're going to be unstoppable.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
And that's where I've been spending a lot of time, is focusing my attention on the follow-up game, which is still not where I want it to be, but it's a hell of a lot better than it's been in the past. So, all right, so we are getting towards the end of this list. Two more left.
Been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 56136.
Hello, this is. Hey. Shit! I did not. I thought that was a voicemail, so I dropped the voicemail on them. But evidently, there was somebody actually there. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. So I need to go back and video text those two people that I said I would. And that's it. So there's an appointment in there somewhere. There's a bunch of leads in there somewhere. We've got one message being left right now, and that's the end of this session. So there's 23 records to call, one appointment, 10 contacts, 21 total dials, I think, on this session. So, boom, there it is. Go out there, get some, and have a great day.